Hey, good morning. This is Lou Adzima. I'm in the shop again, and I just have a short, quick video that I wanted to show you something that I went to a seminar with George Vondriska. Is from George Vondriska Woodworking. He's in Hammond, Wisconsin, and the seminar was presented by the San Diego Fine Woodworkers Association Wood Shop. Try saying that quickly. George came and did a presentation on making drawer boxes, and he demonstrated 3 different joints. The one I'm going to briefly show you today is called the lock miter joint. Now, I've done this before, and I've cut it primarily on a table saw, but George's method was to use the router, and it actually is a very simple process and really easy. I have a joint here that I ran as my tests, and what he does is put the router bit in, cut the tongue, and it will fit into the joint of the side of the drawer. And it makes a perfect joint. It's really tight, holds the thing together. One of the things that just after I got home here, I was experimenting and I needed to make a little box. So I made this box, and you can see I've got this is a steering wheel puller, not that it's just something to keep all these parts together that I wanted to make this box. So it's a very simple box. It's made out of 1/2-inch Baltic birch plywood that I had left over. And the interesting thing about this box is there's no glue holding it together. That's how tightly these joints go together. So I am going to glue it eventually, but I wanted to show it to you because this process is so simple and works so well. That I'm currently working on this is a cabinet for my wife's sewing room. The one thing is it's going to have a drawer on the bottom that will pull out and hold another sewing machine. It's not her main sewing machine, it's just another one that she has to make quick repairs and stuff. So that'll hold that down there. And the top drawer will be for thread. Now in this drawer, there's 2 layers of compartments that will hold her thread standing up. In this drawer, you just lift out and you'll see the bottom drawer, so she can arrange that. But it's made with George's principles on setup. The only thing different I did, I cut some finger holes in it so that you can lift it out of the drawer. So let me set the router up and I'll show you how he did this briefly. I'm not going to be as detailed as he was, but when you see the link in the description below, you can go and watch the whole video. As I said, he does 3 different joints, and all of them are good. This is the easiest and the quickest and the simple. One thing he does after he's done, there is a little overlap here when this groove is cut. He just takes a trim bit and follows this and cuts it off, and it's nice and flush. As you can see on this box, these have been done. When you get to the router, the thing you want to keep in mind is that this is the joint that you want to make, and this is the front of the drawer, and it's going to pull against this side correctly. and it's not going to pull the drawer apart, whereas if it pulled it this way, you could actually pull the drawer box apart. So the first thing George did was use the gauge block to set the height of the router bit, and which was 1/4 of an inch underneath the router bit. When you cut this, you have to keep in mind that which parts are which. So it's a good idea to label these parts and cut them in a specific order so that you know which way you're doing it. The first cut is going to be this cut that gives you the tongue. This is just placed flat on the router table, and I use a push block here when it's short pieces like this to keep it square with the fence. Cut that block laying flat on the table. The sides are cut vertically and pushed through the router this way. So you automatically have this joint that's just perfect once you get it adjusted, and it fits right together. Not that piece. This piece. Just like that. So that's it. I hope you found this useful. One of the other tips I'd like to give you, George mentioned, is to, when you make your sample box or test cuts, is save these, put them aside, and you'll have them as a reference next time you want to set this up quickly. So this is the actual drawer. You see it's put together the same way, and that's the partitions that are in the bottom for the thread. And the box that I made, if you need any little boxes in the shop, it's a quick and easy way to do it. The one thing that I did is, a lot of times I go to seminars or watch something on YouTube, and I don't really do it myself. And that's what I'd like you to encourage you to do, is to, if you have a need for this, go and look at George's video that I posted below, and go out to the shop and try it. Even if you don't make something this elaborate, just make this little box that you want to keep your knickknacks in out there. Some tool bits or something you want to store. It works great. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and to George's. And we'll hope to see you the next time.